Hello everybody, I hope you have a smash time. Welcome to this video about Persepolis. Well, my name is Ahmed and today I'm here to give you some information about the Persepolis. But before everything, I have to say, many people around the world want to travel to Iran and visit historical places in Iran from the close distance. But usually, unfortunately, they can't because of different kind of problems like the high cost of the traveling to Iran. But I'm here to describe some historical places for you and I hope you enjoy it. So accompany with us until the end of this video. Well, as I mentioned before, I want to describe the Persepolis for you, and I hope you enjoy it. According to my information about Persepolis, I would say that Persepolis, also known as the Takht Jamshid, is one of the most magnificent and grand historical sites in Iran, which is located in the 55 kilometers northeast of Shiraz, near the Mardash city. And the construction of this place dates back to 518 before the Common Era, by order of the great Darius, the king of Achaemenid Empire, and continued under the Xerxes and Artaxerxes. Actually, if I want to say my subjective opinion about Persepolis, I would say that Persepolis symbolizes the grandeur and the glory of the Achaemenid Empire, and it is considered one of the most significant archaeological sites in the world. So, the architecture and the structure. Actually, if I want to be honest about the architecture and the structure of this place, I would say that Persepolis was built on a waste stone platform 12 to 18 meters above the ground level, and this site comprises several palaces, halls, and tall stairways, each with unique architectural features. So, there are different kind of parts in the Persepolis, but if I want to be honest about the important parts, and if I want to point out some important parts of the Persepolis, I would say like the Apadana Palace, the Tall of 100 Columns, and the Gate of All Nations, the Tetra Palace, and in the end the Hadish Palace. Well, I want to describe these important parts of the Persepolis for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Well, number one, the Apadana Palace. Actually, about the Apadana Palace, I would say that the Apadana is one of the most important and largest palaces in the Persepolis, which constructed by order of the great Darius, the king of Achaemenid Empire. Actually, this palace consists of a grand hall with 72 columns, each standing 20 meters tall. And the Apadana was used for the official ceremonies and the celebration of the Nowruz. As you know, the celebration of the Nowruz is kind of old celebration or the traditional custom for Iranian people, that according to it, Iranian people gather together around the table that it is called Hafsin table. And actually, they show respect to the grandmother and grandfather and celebrate with their family. Number two, the Hall of 100 Columns. Actually, the Hall of 100 Columns, constructed by order of the Xerxes, and contains 100 columns, hence its name. And like the Apadana, the Hall of 100 Columns was used for the hosting ceremonies and the official events. Number three, the Gate of All Nations. Actually, about the Gate of All Nations, I would say that some people call the Xerxes Gate. Is the main entrance to the Persepolis, and actually the gate is flanked by two massive stone balls, symbolizing the grandeur and the power of the Achaemenid Empire. And actually, it was through this gate that representatives of various nations of the empire enter Persepolis. Number 4, the Tetra Palace. Actually, the Tetra Palace was the private residence for the great Darius, and actually, it's constructed from the white stones and marble with beautiful carving and inscriptions. Number 5, the Haddish Palace. Actually, about the Haddish Palace, I would say that the Haddish Palace, constructed by order of the Xerxes, and is one of the largest and highest palaces in the Persepolis, and it was used for the residential quarters for the king. Actually, if I want to be honest about the reliefs and inscriptions of the Persepolis, I would say Persepolis is home to numerous of the inscriptions and reliefs, each illustrating the power, grandeur, and the culture of the Achaemenid Empire. These reliefs actually predominantly repeat scenes of official ceremonies, battles, and different kind of celebration, like the celebration of the Norse or Yaldan night. Well, one of the most important and one of the most famous reliefs in the Persepolis shows the representatives of various nations bringing tribute to the king of Achaemenid Empire. Number 6, end of an era and destruction. Actually, Persepolis was captured and established by order of the Alexander the Great in 330 before the Common Era, and this act symbolized the fall of the Achaemenid Empire and the rise of the Macedonian rule. Actually, despite this destruction, many parts of the Persepolis remain intact and have been preserved as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And as my conclusion about Persepolis, I would say Persepolis stands as a symbol of the grandeur and the power of the Achaemenid Empire, and is one of the Iran's greatest cultural and historical legacies. So, Persepolis not only reflects the advanced art and architecture of the Achaemenid period, but also embodies the strengths and civilization of the ancient Iran.